Hello everybody! Well, what do you think today is going to be all about? That's right, we'll be looking at money today. Well, just about everybody on the planet uses money. We do need money for lots of things, don't we? What has maths got to do with money? Yes, lots of things. We can already see on here, I've got a chart with lots of coins. Some of you might like to use this later. You can see lots of different things here about maths. What about even the way that they've put it on the paper? Got rows and columns of coins. We've got rows of, what's this coin here? It's got a 2 and a 0. That's right, it's the number 20. What is the name for this coin? That's right, it's a 20-cent piece. Is it an American 20-cent piece? No. It's an Australian 20-cent piece. That's right. All of these are Australian coins. What is the top one that we have here? That's right, it's a 5-cent piece. This one is that's right, 10-cent piece. So we have 5, 10, 20 and 50. We also have some gold special coins down here. How much is this? 1 cent? No, it's not 1 cent, is it? What do we call this? $1. That's right, $1. And this one down here is $2. That's right, it's a $2 coin. They are all coins, but not all of them are cents. These two are dollars. Now, once upon a time, you could even ask your teacher, your mum and dad, we also used to have 1 and 2 cent pieces, little tiny ones. Do you have a guess what colour they might have been? Well, they weren't pink. No, and they weren't purple. No, they were brown. That's right. They were brown and they were tiny. They were smaller than the 5-cent piece. Now, you might have some at home or you might have some in the classroom. Right now, I'm going to cut these out and I'm going to have a further look at these coins.
Well, while I'm finished cutting the last of my coins, you might like to have a look at the coins that I have here. I've been very busy cutting, haven't I? You'll be able to cut some out or maybe find some around your house. Can anybody tell me what you notice about the coins? What might be the same? What might be different? There's lots of things, isn't there? There are lots of similarities and lots of differences. Can you tell me anything that's the same about these 4 different coins? That's right, they're all the same colour. They're all a grey, or as we would say if you had the real coin, they are silver. And these 2, that's right, they're gold. Now, they're not actually made out of gold. They've got some gold in the real ones, but in real coins, they're a mix, but they look like gold. So we've got lots of different coins here, and I'm going to see if you can notice anything else about them. That's right. They've got different numbers and they're different sizes. Excellent. I'm sure there's lots of other things that you can say about them too. Now you notice I've got my rubbish here in a pile. When you cut out, be very careful. See if you can make it as round as possible. Mine aren't perfect, but try to be as neat as possible to make your coins, or find some that you've got so that you can have a look at our next activity. I'm going to get rid of my paper and I'll put that in the recycle later. I have here a 100s chart. So there's the hundreds chart. Now, when we're having a look at the coins here, we have to remember that they have a value. So if I hold up this coin, how much do you think is this value? That's right, the value of this coin is 5 cents. That's right. If I hold up this coin, what is the value of this coin? That's right, it's 10 cents. And what is the value of this coin? That's right, it's 20 cents. And this coin is 50 cents. That's right. We'll save these two for later. Now, if we're doing skip counting, who can help me? This will be some fun. I will get my 5s and I'll put them out on my hundreds chart. So where does the first one need to go? That's pretty easy. Yes, 5. Where does the next one go? That's right, it goes on the 10. And what about the next one? That's right, it goes on the 15, 20, and so on. So you could do that. When if you have some coins of 5s, whatever coins that you have, you can make a pattern. Or if you have a chart like this one, a coins sheet like this, you can cut them out and see if you can make patterns with your coins. Now that was the 5s. I wonder if we could do it with another number. How about we have a go with 10s? Where am I going to put that first? Am I going to put it where the 5 was before? No. All right, where should I put it? Yes, on the 10. What about the next one? Where could I put that one? You think so? On the 20. Oh, I think you're getting ahead of me. That's right. 30, 40, 50. Oh, I wonder how many we're going to need all up. How many do you think? Let's see. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow, look at that. I've got a hole. What do you call it when it goes up and down? That's vertical. And it's also called a column. Column going from top to bottom. This is a 10, 10, 10, 10. How many 10s were there to get all the way to 100? Can you count? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Did you guess 10 before we even put them down? That's very good guessing. So that's 10 of those. I wonder, can we do it with any of the others? Well, I'm not going to do that for you just now. I want you to pause the video and see if you can do any more with the other coins that you have. So if you've got one of these sheets, or if you've got coins in your classroom or at home, I'd like to see if you've got lots of the same of one. You might have lots of 20s, or you might have lots of 50s. See how many that you will be able to count onto your hundreds chart. The bigger the number, maybe the trickier it gets. You have to think very carefully. All right, so if you're in a classroom, cut out a strip, do some cutting out. I'd like you to do 1 5, 1 10, 1 20, and 1 50. You can also cut out $1 and a $2. That's going to be tricky. We'll leave that to later. All right, pause the video and I'd like to see what else you can put on the hundreds chart and what you can notice together. Well, how did you go, everyone? What else did you discover? Did you find that you could do the 5s? Did you do lots of 5s with your friends? I wonder how many you were able to put on the hundreds chart. That's a lot. Well, good exploring. And we did the 10s and we already found out that there were 10 10s in 100. I wonder how you went with the other coins. Were you able to make 20s patterns? So we would have to put the first one on 20. Where would the next one go? Would it go on 30? No, it wouldn't go on 30 because we have to see the value is another 20. So we have how many rows to make up our 20? Right, we have 2 rows, so it can't be just 1 row. It has to be 1, 2 rows before we can put down the 20. Now, if I kept doing that, do you think that would work? 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2, put the 20 up the right way, 1, 2. So is that how you did it? Is that how yours looked when you did 20? So we have 20. What's behind that one? 40. What's behind this one? 60. What's behind here? 80. What's behind the last one? 100. That's right. And how many 20s make up that 100? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you already got it before I counted. Well done. 5 20s are in a whole 100. That's right. That was fun. All right, so we did that. Are there any? Oh, yes, there is another one, isn't there? Well, 50. I'm not going to be able to put it on the 20. That doesn't make sense. And that one. What? On the 50? Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? On the 50. That's a lot of space. 50. That's a big value, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. My goodness. Where am I going to put the other one though? There's still space left on my 100. Will I be able to fit the other 50 on somewhere? Where will that fit? You think so? Well, let me check. That was 5 rows. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Yes. So I've got 50 and 50 makes 100. Wow, I can fit 2 50s on my hundreds chart. So the value is 50 and this value is 50. But when we put them together, we end up that we've got 100. Fantastic. Well, I wonder if these would ever fit on the hundreds chart. That's pretty tricky. I'm not sure. We might have a look at that another time, or maybe you can tell your teacher what it is already. Well, what I'd like for you to do for the last activity, which is pretty simple, I hope, is to order them. Just remember, ordering is about smallest, often smallest to largest. So, am I going to go and put smallest to largest like this? Because that is, I think I'm going all right. Oh, look at that. That is smallest to largest, isn't it? What's that kind of smallest to largest? What are we looking at there? That's right. We're looking at the size of the coin. Is that what is the most important when we are swapping and dealing with money? No, that's not the most important. It's interesting, but it's not the most important. What do you think is the most important when we order money? Pause the video, have a chat with your teacher, and have a chat with each other. Think about what is the most important when we are ordering money. When we're swapping and making things fair, we need to make sure that we get things in the right order. All right, pause the video. Well, what did you discuss? Well, some of you might have figured it out. It is the value that we had looked at on the hundreds chart. Some had quite a big value. If you remember the 50, it took up a whole 5 rows of our hundreds chart. And what about the 20? It took up 2 rows because it's 20. And this one took up 1 row because it was 10. And we could even fit 2 5s in 1 row. That would end up a lot, wouldn't it, if we put lots of those on our hundreds chart? It would be lots and lots and lots. Well, I would like you to think about how we order these. Cut out or place in order your coins at home or wherever you are. Take a photo. If you've got paper like this, I want you to be able to cut them out, paste them in order, and tell us why you put the smallest one here and the largest one there. Okay, so ordering money in value. Okay, have fun.